Hello everyone, it's me, Veronica Yancey, back with you live on here to do a reading for the general public. I just did a reading probably about an hour ago on Facebook, and something was like, roll with this energy. I normally do my readings on Sundays or whenever spirit leads me to do it, so here I am. This reading is not going to have no type of particular order to it. I'm just rolling with spirit when it comes to picking the cards, what decks. So, the decks I have with me today. This is my very first deck. The Medicine Woman Tarot deck. Okay, the very first deck I ever owned. I love these cards. At first I didn't understand them. And what I really needed to get the full grasp of the tarot readings was to get the original Rider-Waite tarot deck. Okay, this really brought me clarity, a lot of clarity, a whole lot of clarity. And I actually give credit to Rider-Waite for pretty much teaching me how to do tarot. I mean, and I learned through other tarot readers as well. I want to give a shout out at this time to tarot readers who had a major influence on my life, and one is my sister Ra Lioness. She's also known as Queen Zoya Counts. Forgive me if I mispronounce your name. She really gave me a lot of insight on how to read the cards. So I want to give her a shout out, as well as my friend Dylan Jackson, who is a very good reader as well. And some other tarot readers that really truly inspired me is Astro Queen. She's on YouTube. Irache Love Tarot. She's also on YouTube. House of Oshun. Oh my God, y'all. I love me some Lulu. Lulu, I really truly hope you see this video. I really want you to understand that I think you are one of the dopest readers out here in this day and age. When I think of Lulu, I think of the Sibyls. I don't know if y'all ever read this book by Mama Zogbe. It's called The First Sibyls, the African Prophetess, or something of that nature. That's Lulu, because she really uses her intuition to tap into the energies that she's reading. Like, she is so in depth with it, and I just want to shout her out. Her name is Lulu. She could be found on the channel House of Oshun. Go look her up and subscribe. To everybody who I just named, please go and subscribe to their channels. Ali's Tarot is another one who I love. Oh my God, what is her name? Oh God, I want to say it right. Water Baby Tarot, something like that. Oh my gosh, she's good. Light-Hearted Intuition Tarot, she's good. There's a lot of good readers out here. Oh, Lilo Vanity. Oh man, she just straight with no chaser, yo. I love her. Okay, I read playing cards. And then the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. I usually use these cards right here as clarifiers. So yeah. Okay. Since I want to do this like spiritually, intuitively, I want to read my very first deck. I found out like lately I've really been working with these cards. The Medicine Woman, so I purchased these cards at a place called the Dancing Moon in Raleigh, North Carolina, Wake County. The Dancing Moon, please check them out. It's a metaphysical shop. They sell everything from crystals to tarot cards to incense, spiritual implements. They offer readings, all types of things. So if you're ever in the Raleigh-Wake County area and you're looking for a metaphysical shop, please go check out the Dancing Moon. This is where I got my first deck of tarot cards. They usually say that your first deck of tarot cards should be gifted to you by somebody else. But please, the people, there weren't too many people that I knew back then that was even into reading cards. So I wasn't about to sit around and wait for somebody to gift me with nothing. How about I gift myself? Okay. Spirit, is there any other cards in this deck that you want to come out? Any messages from this deck? Any more messages from this deck? Any more messages from this deck, Spirit? I'll shuffle one more time, and if nothing falls out, then we're going to go with it. Alright. Okay, so now that I did that, so we got 3 cards, right? Which is good. I like the number 3. I'm going to back this up a little bit. I like the number 3. Okay, the number 3 is a good number. Sometimes it represents third-party energy or networking or, you know, like a public relations sometimes. And I'm single, so I'm down with the 3, the Trinity. Some people call it the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. That never really made any sense to me, but we ain't about to get into all of that. But what I will say is the Mother, the Maiden, and the Crone. That's what I can relate with. Past, present, future. Okay. So I think 3 is a good number. And plus today is Monday, which is Papa Legba, Eshu, Legbara, Legwa. Number is 3. Also 21. So I think 3 is a good number. Alright. We're going to use these as clarifiers. Or just read a whole story. Now. What? Nah. Not yet. Just straighten up back there. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card. And we got 2 more cards. Alright. I hope y'all day is going well. So I like to do readings at the beginning of the week because to me that gives time to reflect or give some insight on what we are up against, what lies ahead, and we can move accordingly. That's why I like readings, and that's why I like doing readings, to give us some insight into the energy that we're dealing with, whether that applies to the past, present, or the future. So, Spirit, we're asking for 3 more cards from the Aviator playing cards. Yes. I was very pleased to learn how to read the playing cards. Again, my sister, Queen Zoya Elbay, taught me how to read the playing cards. I want to take this time to thank her for that. I love reading the playing cards. It's so traditional. It's so old school. I like to see myself as a Lama Dama. And if anybody don't know what Lama Dama is or who Lama Dama is, she's a pantheon of maternal spirits of old primitive women that has been around since the beginning of time. Big mama energy. You understand? And Lama Dama was a card reader. She read the playing cards. This is how she would give people insight to what was going on. The root workers, the midwives, the nurses, the nurse aide, the housekeepers, the cooks. That energy. But Lama Dama, one of her tools of choice is a set of cards. She also carries white chalk to mark her work, as well as a broom to sweep away any like negative energy or any troubles or hard times or something like that. So often you will see a deck of cards and a broom. Sometimes she may have a cigar. But she was a root worker. She was like one of the sages of the community. Big mama energy. Okay. So that's one of the reasons why I like reading the playing cards. Spirit, give us one more card, please, from this deck. One more card. One more card. And then we'll move on to the Gypsy Fortune telling deck. Okay. I don't take nothing for granted. I don't think nothing is coincidental. I'm going to read all these cards. Okay, and again, this deck that I'm about to do now is called the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling Playing Cards. And like I said, I use these as clarifiers or oracle cards. So, Spirit, I'm asking for 3 cards, please, from the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling Playing Card deck. 3 cards, please. 3 cards, Spirit. Show us 3 cards. Give us clarity and insight on the energy of the general collective, what they're dealing with right now. So far, there are a total of 9 cards. Well, actually 11. I got 2 to the side. Those were 2 flippers. I don't know. I don't put them back. I'm going to read them. Something telling me to read every card that flips today. Typically, what I want out of this deck is 3 cards for clarifiers. But whatever Spirit reveals, that's what I will read. And please, Spirit, don't go messing with me by giving me a whole shit ton of cards to flip out. Let's make this simple today. Let's keep it simple, sweetie, honey. Honey, Spirit. Something I know I ain't do, which I always do. And let's cut the deck and shuffle them. And now they want to start flipping. 3, Spirit, 3. We got to go ahead and get on with this reading, because I'm just ready to go ahead and read. But I know patience is a virtue. Sometimes you can't rush, Spirit. Alright, we got our cards. For anybody that read cards, y'all know that when you read, it does take a lot of energy out of you. So for all my readers and sages out there, not only am I reminding myself, but I'm reminding y'all as well that when you do readings, make sure that you are taking the proper spiritual cleanses, whether you smudge yourself or cleanse yourself with herbs or whatever the case is. Just to make this reading so extra dope, I'm going to also do a yes or no question. So at this time, no matter what time you see this reading, I want you to take this time now to ask yourself, let me repeat, ask yourself, not me, ask yourself a question, a yes or no question, okay? Ask yourself a yes or no question that you want clarity on. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and wake these shells up. Your answer is yes. Etawa. Actually, that means recast. Okay, Etawa. That's recast, not yes. That's a recast, okay? That's saying, okay, maybe you have to ask in a different way. Okay. I don't like the way that landed, but whatever. Your answer is a lot for you. No, 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 no. Ijife, which means a simple yes. Okay, that's your answer. 2 up, 2 down. To me, it's perfect balance. Okay, meaning I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth. So the answer is a simple yes. It's like a balance between yes and no. You got 4 people. If you look at the shells as if they were a count, so it's 4 mouths, right? So 2 of them basically are saying no, 2 of them are saying yes. So it's like a 50-50 chance of whatever you got this, whatever question you're asking, it's like a 50-50 chance of things going in a positive direction or in a negative direction. Maybe things, you got a 50-50 chance of things working in your favor or against you. Okay? So that's the balance. Sometimes that's the perfect yes. Okay? Sometimes that's what is needed. But okay, now that that is done, all right. That's what I need right there. Okay. Sorry for the wait. Don't mean to keep nobody waiting. Let's go ahead and get started with this reading. Alright. So I decided to read these in columns. Okay. So there's 4 cards in each column. There are 3 columns, 4 cards. One from, the first card is from, oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reading the message real quick. Okay. Medicine Woman Tarot deck. We got the Lovers in reverse, okay? Lovers in reverse is talking about separation, okay? When Lovers is upright, this is speaking on, you know, 2 people making a connection or a partnership of some sort. It don't always necessarily mean something romantic. This could mean partnership in business or whatever, but I'm going to take it for what it says, Lovers. So Lovers in reverse is speaking of problems in a relationship, maybe a breakup or a separation of some sort. Okay. So we did clarifiers. The first clarifying card, you got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Pentacles, first of all, Kings is someone, like I said, the head honcho energy, somebody that's on top of things, who's been there, done that, got the experience to back up the words that they speak. But when it is in reverse, oh, okay, and Pentacles is also dealing with earth energy, tangible goods, things that you can obtain, physical attainments. This could be talking about physical health as well as, what's the word? Oh my God, tangible goods, land, home, car, money, things like that. So that's the energy. A person of high stature or head honcho energy that pretty much has worldly possessions. But when it was in reverse, this is talking about a person that is being self-centered and that is full of greed, which is probably the reason that there were issues in the relationship. There was some kind of separation because someone in the relationship was self-centered and about themselves. They was just full of greed. Maybe that they was a person or is a person who overindulges. I don't know. Let's go ahead and finish the clarifiers. and then I'll just read the whole thing as is. Okay, then I also use, for the clarifier for the King of Pentacles, we got the Jack of Spades. Okay. Spades is mental processes, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Also, Jacks is light pages, immature energy. Someone who is not as mature. Maybe this might be yourself. This could be you or your partner or your ex or whatever the case is. The Jack of Spades. Somebody, like I said, that's immature. Maybe somebody who's unreliable and younger than you. Somebody that's probably attractive. Maybe of darker complexion than you. Maybe someone who is darker or dark skinned. This is a person or individual that basically sells pipe dreams. They are not someone that is reliable or responsible. Someone that's not in it for the long haul. Maybe long haul. And maybe this person was just a temporary fix. And this is masculine energy. Now, that don't necessarily mean that it is a male. It could just mean masculine energy within a female as well. Or it very could mean masculine energy in a male or a male, period. But just want to put that out there to be open-minded when listening and doing and receiving readings. Okay, be open-minded with the energies that you are dealing with. Now, the last clarifier for the lovers in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Jack of Spades upright. We got the Ten of Spades. From the Gypsy Witch fortune-telling deck, we got the Ten of Spades as a clarifier. Now, the message on it says, the rod near predicts family quarrels, distance, and pecuniary losses. Pecuniary, however that word is, losses. So, it all makes sense because it seems if two people in a partnership, now this could be within the family dynamic. It could mean a romantic partnership. But what happened was is somebody, maybe one or both, one of both parties are being immature. They're self-centered. They're about their self. There's somebody who cannot be taken serious because they have not reached a level of maturity. Again, when we talk about jacks, we're talking about people on a hierarchical level. Let's look at the king as someone with a PhD. The jack is someone who's fresh out of high school, on their way to college. So they really don't have the life experiences to be given advice or to be taken serious because they have some growth to do. They have some experiences to attain in order to be, in order for, let's just say, a relationship or something to be successful when dealing with this individual. Maybe you are in a position where you might have Queen of Wands energy. I don't know why I said that, but Queen or King energy, and this person is a Jack energy. Anytime I see Jack, and you know, the Jack is the Page of Swords. So again, this is somebody. It's funny because that card came out in the tarot in the other reading I just that I did on Facebook about an hour ago. The Jack of Spades will also be known as the Page of Swords. This is a spy. This is an individual that is like out to seek information. They either coming with a message or they're coming to, what I'm hearing so clear in my head. A dog that bring a bone, carry bone, something the old folks used to say. So basically, if somebody coming and they gossiping and they talking about people, best believe they gonna talk about you too. So that's pretty much self-explanatory. This relationship had someone who was very immature, who was a temporary fix, who was not on the level of maturity to bring you fulfillment. King of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe this individual might be blessed in the money department, and they may be blessed in their finances. But at the same time, it's self-centered and greed. So sometimes, like, just say, like, if you're a person that you've been blessed with finances. Okay, money is currency, okay? And currency is meant to flow, okay? Currency is not meant to be, not to be stopped. I mean, I don't knock nobody who save and stack their money. So don't take this in the wrong context. What I'm saying is currency is supposed to flow. Well, this individual may be someone that's just out to take and not give back and not keep the flow going. Okay, so and the 10 of spades is talking about completion. Like, from what I see, this relationship is pretty much done for. You know what I'm saying? It's done for. When I see spades on the table, this is talking about mental processes. It's talking about maybe you or the person that you're dealing with went within to see that this is no longer serving them. Okay? So from what I get from this pal right here, is basically a relationship is over, honey. It is over. Someone is doing too much taking and not giving back. They're not reciprocating. Therefore, it brought an end to the relationship. Moving to the next stack. We got the 10 of stones. Again, 10 is talking about completion. This is like graduation day. It's like you've been through all the necessary changes. You learned all the necessary lessons to get to this 10. This is ultimately where we all want to get to. The end of a cycle. To start a new cycle or a new beginning. So I'm excited to see what the next stack holds. But the 10 of stones. The 10 of stones will also be known as the 10 of pentacles. Okay, 10 of pentacles came out in the other reading with the Rider-Waite cards on the reading that I did on Facebook. So the 10 of stones or the 10 of pentacles, this is talking about having wish fulfillment, having all the things that you want. So if you look closely at this card, okay, the pentacles, that's earth energy. That is Taurus, Virgo, and I believe Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo. What's another earth sign? Not Aries. Taurus, Virgo. I don't know. Anyway, it'll come to me. 10 of stones, 10 of pentacles, okay? If you see this person got goods laid out and they like doing a trade, and then there's trading and stuff that's going on in the background. Wish fulfillment. So what I see from this card is basically all the resources, all your needs are met. When it comes to tangible things, you have wish fulfillment. If you are a business person, your business is going great. I see that you have lots of clients. That business is going well. I think you're doing fair negotiation and pricing. These are things that you want to keep in mind. Make sure that there's a balance between consumer and basically the seller or retailer. Wish fulfillment. That's good. Congratulations, whoever you are. So for the clarifier, again, it's so funny because this came out in the other reading. This exact card. This is my energy, okay? I'm a Libra, October 14th. Okay, the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is a person who, after they break up, they decided to focus on their coins. They decided to focus on their business and to do what brings them happy. They went, whoever you are, you went within. You brought an end to a cycle of people not reciprocating or giving you what it is that you need, things that no longer served you. people that no longer served you. You put an end to that. And as a result of putting an end to that, it seems to me you got the 10 of stones or the 10 of pentacles, wish fulfillment. You let go of dead weight. And because you did that, your business and your passionate pursuits are going to be prosperous. Okay? You have more space to occupy when it comes to doing business. You don't have to worry, and you're not stressing about past things that no longer serve you. You let that shit go. And like I said, as a result, your business is picking up and it's booming. Okay. If this is me, or if we dealing with some Libras out here, Libras like, look, I done been through too much. I'm focusing on my coins right now. I'm focusing on my coins. Don't bring me no bullshit. Come with absolute truth, honesty. Put your deals on the table. Make it transparent. What is it that you want? Make it crystal clear in these contracts. Okay, because I'm not for no fuckery. I'm not for no games. Either come with the straight up truth, or you can go on about your business, because I ain't got no time. Truth or nothing. And if you come to me with lies and you disrespect me by trying to insult my intelligence, I will collect your fucking head like Oren Ishii on Kill Bill. Stop playing. Okay? So after that, you got, in the playing cards, you got the 4 of Spades. Now, the number 4 speaks of stability. Spades is mental processes, okay? This is talking about foundation, strength, and stability, okay? Be mindful of dealing with broken promises, or people not keeping their word. Again, she cutting that bullshit out. Libra ain't playing with your ass, okay? So if you coming with bullshit and you not being transparent and you not being genuine and you coming with hidden agendas, later for that. Because the Libra ain't taking no damn shorts. She will cut your head off. And you will experience a great detrimental loss fucking with Libra, okay? Every time I see this card, I swear my ego take the front seat, because I've been telling people for years, okay? But this ain't about me. This is a general reading. Again, this energy is about stability, dealing with absolute truth, and what is solid. Anything that's flaky, that is dealing with gray area energy, that is not transparent, that is not forthright, that is not crystal clear, that is not in agreement, later for that shit. Okay? We not dealing with broken promises and bad money. We cutting all that crap out. So, as a clarifier from the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck, you got the 9 of clubs. Okay? 9 of clubs. So, first of all, 9 is speaking of the end of a cycle. So, if 10 was graduation day, 9 is the day, last day of school, the last final exam, and passing. It's like, okay, the hard work is done now. Now I'm ready to receive my recognition. I'm ready to graduate. I'm ready to start my new cycle. Okay? So that's what the 9 of clubs speaks of. The clubs is also dealing with Aries, Leo, some other fire energy. I don't know why I'm off today, but it's like I'm missing one sign from each, element. Whatever. Point is, 9 is talking, club speaks of passionate pursuits. This is fire energy. This that fire up under your ass. This is your goals. This is what drives you. This is being on a search and having a desire for a certain outcome or a certain thing that you want. So the oracle message from the Gypsy Witch and Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling playing card deck is saying that the part foretells a new love when very near, and it was near me. If distant, this is talking about false friends. So I'm one of those type of person that when I read cards, I don't just read upright position. Everybody want a positive outcome, but fuck that shit. I deal with truth, okay? I tell it all. Meaning, okay, this is what you're dealing with depending on how the card falls. So this card was in an upright position. So of course that's like a positive aspect of things. But when it's even sometimes when it's in upright position, I will also share the reverse position information as well as like heeding to a warning or things to be mindful of. And the things to be mindful of, and this is dealing with false friends, okay? So pay attention to people around you. Let's just say like if you accomplish something, take notice of if you share your information with people, how they react to your stuff. Like if they're just bland like whatever, that's your hater, okay? If they not celebrating with you, if they're not giving you, if they're not encouraging you and trying to uplift you or help you, because to me, at the end of the day, we all got goals that we're here to accomplish. And if individuals are not helping, if they're not assisting or not beneficial in a way to help you get to where you're going, then what's the fucking point? You feel me? But anyway, what I get from this stack is that, you know what, you drop that 0, you got you a hero. And what I mean by gotten your hero, not that you went out to look for more love, but you decided to pursue what makes you happy. And what makes you happy, to me, for some people, was resonating is that, well, what I'm picking up intuitively, that's a better choice of words. What I'm picking up intuitively is that whoever you are, you're an entrepreneur and you love what you do. You have passion for what you do. So you focus your energy on work and it don't feel like work because you actually love what you do. And through this work that you're doing, you receive clarity within. You went within yourself, you receive clarity, which makes you re-examine or revisit your core beliefs and your morals and things of that nature. And you reflected back on your past and you said to yourself, you know what? If this is not solid, if there's no clarity, if this is not something that has certainty, if it's not truthful and honest and upfront, I'm cutting it the fuck off. I ain't taking no shorts. Take no prisoners. I'm not taking no losses by any means. So either come with the truth or I'll collect your fucking head. People gotta understand something, okay? And I be trying my best not to like go too deep in these things, but when it comes to a Libra, you best just be honest. Y'all gotta understand that not every Libra, because some Libras are Libra-ish. Some people don't take this horoscope, this astrology thing serious. And to each his own, no judgment. But there are some people that are ish under their signs, and there are some people who actually live their astrology sign. And I feel like I'm one of those people. So you got to understand, coming from a Libra, you got to understand that we have, the real Libras have like a supernatural gift that was given to us by the powers that be. The creator, the creatress. You understand? Some things were passed down from ancient time through our bloodline, but I'm not getting all into that. The point I'm going to say is this. When you dealing with a Libra, you dealing with someone who has an innate gift when it comes to dealing with law and order. What's right and what's wrong, what's just, and dealing with injustices and things like that. That's natural for true Libras. So you better come correct. You got to understand that you can't run that everyday bullshit game that you be running on folks out here on a Libra, because a Libra will sit back and play right along with you and have you thinking, or you be under the impression that the Libra is falling for your bullshit, but the whole time Libra taking names and she keeping notes and shit. She like, oh, okay, and she's seeing how you move and she's seeing how you strategize and how you get down. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you setting yourself up, you digging your own grave. Because at the end of the day, when you try to insult a Libra's intelligence, when you try to come at Libra with some bullshit intuitively, naturally, even if they don't want to, Libras just pick up on shit. We know. We just fucking know. You understand? So don't come half-assing, because a Libra will collect your head. A Libra is the swords, the air energy, communication. And the tongue is like a double-edged sword that will cut your lives. They will slice and dice you. You understand? So anyway, the Libra is on some stability. I'm focused on my stability, my foundation, my strength. That's all that really matters at this point in time. So if you coming with that bullshit, I'm collecting your head. That's your punishment. That's your repercussion. That's the life lesson that you needed to learn. Okay. Moving along. With the 9 of wands, or either the 9 of clubs, this is talking about new love. Okay. So with that pile being done, let's go over to the last and final pile. Let's see how this story unfolds. All right. In this pile, you got the number 12. This is called, wow, sorry, Vision, okay? The Hangman. All right, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, there's an individual that's hanging upside down by their leg, and their legs form the shape of a number 4 upside down. Now, the hangman don't mean that somebody got hung, because they not hung by the neck. What it is actually talking about going within, okay? So, in an upright position, it's like you dealing with the conscious and the physical, the conscious level of things. But when the hangman is like going into the subconscious, okay, receiving vision, going within to get clarity on a situation. So from what I see from these last 2 stacks of cards is that individual did go within. Whoever you are, you do a lot of mental processing. You use your head. And that's a good thing. That's what this reading is telling me, that somebody is really using their head when it comes to dealing with life situations. They're using their head to navigate life's, pitfalls or challenges. This thing called life. Okay? Good job. I like that. Alright, so for a clarifier from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, you got the Page of Swords. Hey, top! Look at this. That's what I was just talking about, right? Page of Swords is the same thing as the Jack of Swords, the spy, okay? So while you going within, maybe this same individual from the past, this is what I'm getting, maybe coming back around like, man, listen, that past person's trying to come back into your life. That's why you had to go within. Okay? Sometimes reflecting back on your past to say to yourself, hold up, this motherfucker's still on that bullshit, but I see you very clear. Page of Swords, spy. Be mindful who you tell your business to. Be mindful who have access to you and your business, okay? Because somebody is immature and they either bringing a bone or they carrying a bone. But you just be mindful of who you give your information to or who you expose your information to. All right, the next card as a clarifier that you got was the 10 of diamonds, okay? The 10 of diamonds, okay. The 10 of diamonds, the number 10 is, again, speaking of the completion of a cycle, okay? This is done. So, and the 10 of diamonds, diamonds is talking about the physical. This is crazy because I just could have sworn it. I thought it was the 10 of, that was the other reading that I did. Okay, never mind. But the 10 of Pentacles came out in the other reading that I did earlier. And this is talking about money, traveling, being fortunate, this is talking about wealth, having all your physical needs met, having wish fulfillment when it comes to the physical things in life, like house, cars, tangible things, prosperity, success, positive changes in finance, security, a good time to start new ventures. Okay, this is good. This is talking about traveling and prosperity and business, man. Oh man, you kicking ass. See, I gotta be honest, man. This is making me really happy because, like, I felt like my readings were starting to sound redundant. But I guess when you get used to reading, you're gonna see some of the same cards over and over again. So that's why sometimes the readings can sound redundant. But these last two readings that I did, they really are positive readings. And I'm loving this energy, man. Somebody bossed the fuck up. This is good. Now, the last and final card that you got for a clarifier in this last pile was the Ace of Diamonds. This is all encompassing energy, wish fulfillment. Like, yo, this is it, the beginning and the fucking end. And they both end good. Like, man, you bossed the fuck up. I feel like because of these two cards right here, yo, you see this, the 10 of stones? Matter of fact, them basically the same cards. The 10 of stone or the 10 of pentacles and the 10 of diamonds. I knew it. I knew it. So this is the third time. Yo, for real. And I don't take things like this lightly. Like I said, I did a reading on Facebook. So, damn, this reading long as shit. Okay, I did a reading on Facebook and the 10 of Pentacles showed up in that. So that's 3 tens. That means something. That's something significant. Listen, General Collective, y'all about to receive some wish fulfillment out here. Do you hear me? This card done showed up too many freaking times to ignore or to pretend that this is not the case. All right, so just take heed to this entire reading. All right, so the 10 of Pentacles and then you got the Ace. The birds signify dire misfortune and fierce enemies when near. If far away from the person with 7, 16, 12, remember these numbers, 7, 16, 12, or 22 in between the chins to avert the evil spirit. I don't like that meaning, but okay, whatever. I'm going to read it how it say. So what I'm going to tell you is this. And what I get from this whole... Okay, that's how that was. Okay, so it's talking about dire misfortune. I'm going to just say that. Take heed to this. Be mindful of who and what you invest your time and money into. Make sure that you are reading the fine print. Make sure that when you are making deals, that one, okay, I'm not very astrological. Like, I don't know what house is what and what it means and all that stuff. I'm learning. I'm in the process of learning, but I'm going to say this. Okay, when it comes to business deals, when it comes to finances, when it comes to an exchange of money and business, just make sure that when it comes to contracts and all of that stuff, that you are reading the fine print and take the time to invest in like a lawyer or someone who is going to advocate for you. It's just like if you were going to buy a house, you want to invest money into getting a actual legit inspector, somebody that's going to tell you, okay, this is what you're dealing with and this is what, you want someone that's straight up with you. You want to read the fine print because you don't want to take no losses, okay, for what you worked so hard for. Because with this reading, it's telling me that you did all the necessary work in order to bring about your success, and you don't want to lose that to bullshit. And what I mean by this is, what I'm picking up intuitively is that this reading long as hell. What I'm picking up intuitively is this Jack of Spades, or also the Page of Swords. Pretty much the same thing. This person gonna try to come back into your life. Maybe you dealt with this person in the past. Maybe because they brought something good to the table, whether it was money or whatever the case is. And now they're not. You broke up with them. You called it quits. You cut ties with this individual, and it seems to me that this person is coming back with the same fucked up intentions. That through all of this, they have not learned a lesson. They still in that same energy that they were in when you called it quits with them. I feel like if you allow this person to come back into your life, you're going to face some type of dire misfortune. Maybe because you're entertaining that energy. You understand? So you might want to be mindful of that. So, yeah. But I see whoever the individual is, there was a separation of some sort because somebody was one-sided. They were not reciprocating what was given. They were immature. They were self-centered. They were all about themselves. They were bringing bone, carrying bones, hit dogs that holler. They were not reliable people, which caused a breakup. And as a result, you put more focus on your business, on your finances, on your pursuits and your goals. You used clarity. You went within to get the truth of the situation, to be brutally honest with yourself about what you dealt with in your past, which brought about stability because of your brutal honesty with yourself. And you decided that from there that you won't take no shorts from nobody. Okay? Then maybe new love came into the picture. Okay? Now, with that being said, when this new love steps into the picture, you go within. You go within, okay, to learn from your past. You reflect back on your past like a retrograde type energy of going back within to reflect. Because sometimes we need that. Maybe it's something that you're doing, or something in some aspect, some mental process, some approach that you're doing to draw or pull in this Jack of Spades or Page of Swords type energy. Okay? And if you don't address this issue, what's going to end up happening is, well, first and foremost, I feel like that this person comes in. Maybe that person is focused on your wish fulfillment, on your monies and things like that. They see that you popping, you on and popping. You made the necessary changes to bring about the stability. And now that person sees that. And because they see that, they want in. Okay? But it's really up to you to decide to let them in or not. Hopefully, when the hangman energy, you went within to see that this person ain't nothing but that same jack of spade ass energy that's after your resources. And if you choose to entertain that, as a result, you're gonna experience dire misfortune. So you better protect your assets at all costs, is what the reading is saying. Now, I'm gonna hurry up and finish this reading, because I swear y'all don't understand. When you do, like me as a reader, as a sage, or whatever you want to call it, it really do take energy out of me, so I have to replenish my energy. Alright, 3 extra cards fell out the deck, and I'm just gonna read them accordingly, in no particular order or spread or whatever, just reading. You got the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, this is, and it's crazy because that card came out in the reading that I did on Facebook, but it was in upright position on the Celtic cross, which talking about the distant future. But in this case, the Hierophant is in reverse. Hierophant is Taurus energy, and also Hierophant is a person of a religious or spiritual figure who people look up to or seek advice from. With that in reverse, it's saying that maybe there's somewhat like a misuse in power. Yeah, like I said, it's a misuse of power. Or maybe that this individual maybe at a crossroads, because they're allowing their, like, religious views is an issue. That's what I'm picking up when I see the Hierophant in reverse. It's like there's some core beliefs that either is being challenged or needs to be challenged, or so, like I said, it's a misuse of power. Or maybe, like I said, there's a crossroad. You might have been taught a certain thing, and now you're in a position where it's being challenged. You already, is based on this reading, you already know to go within. It's a lot of swords, spade energy on the table. So you just need to go within. You can't be afraid to try something different. You're not going to burn in hell for trying something different. You hear me? At least you can say, I did it and I see. And then based on that, you can decide whether this is for you or not. But you need to really take a long look at your core beliefs. Moving along. You got the Queen of Wands or Queen of Clubs in reverse. So it says, and this was Gypsy Witch Oracle deck. Wine is the symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. Okay, so let me look at this card before I read that. So the last card was the Two of Diamonds. Two is talking about either decision making or a union of some sort, or harmony and balance. Diamonds is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, I want to say Capricorn energy. Again, harmony and balance. Investor, good news. On a negative note, this could mean a love affair, taboo, bad news, talk of communication, creativity. believe this is what I'm picking up intuitively, okay? This may or may not have anything to do with this reading, but these 3 cards fell out, and I'm going to just read them like I see it. Alright, you got one individual that holds their religious views in high regard. It sits at the core of their beliefs and pretty much helps them make decisions. They may be dealing with a person, the Queen of Clubs. Okay. This might be a person of socialite, somebody who like to have a good time, like to party, who like to drink, and who might be a social drinker, whatever the case is. This Hierophant in reverse may be dealing with this queen. I want to say moderation is key. So if you're a person that likes to drink, you know, just remember moderation is key. It's okay to drink. It's okay to have a good time. But just be moderate with it and keep a balance. There may be, maybe that these 2 individuals are not a good, it's not compatible. Or maybe this Queen of Wands might have this Hierophant questioning his beliefs or what he's been raised to think, he or she, if that makes sense. So I hope y'all got clarity from this reading. I'm extremely tired. Readings really do take a lot out of you. I really hope y'all got clarity on this. And I want to say, take this time to thank all 710 of my subscribers. My channel has really grown a lot in these past 2 years. I thank everybody for your support, your love, your comments, your likes, your shares, your words of encouragement, you pushing me to do, you know, to continue to do my readings. I just appreciate everything. Thank y'all so much for your support. I'm just a few hundred people away from having 1,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna take this time to ask y'all to please take the time to share my videos, subscribe, encourage people to subscribe. I'm gonna continue to come with the truth. I'm gonna continue to offer readings and anything else that I know, whatever Spirit puts on my mind to talk about, I'm going to talk about. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support, for your love, for your words of encouragement. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your wisdom. I even thank people who correct me when I'm wrong. So, like, I'm not perfect by far. I make mistakes. So if I say something wrong, or if I not necessarily wrong, but that's not right, or it needs to be corrected, please feel free to do so. Like, I'm not one of those overly sensitive type of people that I can't stand to be corrected. So if you see something that, you know, I can improve on, if you want to critique me, I welcome it. I truly do, because I just want to get better at my craft and just be a better version of myself than I was from yesterday. That's all I'm saying. For everybody that took the time to watch, I want to take this time to say thank you. You didn't have to, but you did anyway. So for that, you are truly appreciated. And again, please don't forget to subscribe. And y'all have a blessed day. This is the longest reading I have ever done. Peace.